Today we are showing a car that we actually have never had before. It's not an import car. We didn't bring it from Japan or Europe. This is actually something we took as a trade-in. And it's a very nice car. It's a 1983 Porsche 944. It's a non-turbo version. And the reason I want to show it on the lift is because according to Carfax, the car spent most of its life up north. I think it was New York area maybe. So obviously that's always a rust concern on these vehicles, especially of that age. So I kind of want to go over it and show you what I see. One very nice thing is that we got some service notes, and I think the service records that we have, or the notes, go all the way back to 2013. So a lot of stuff was done by the previous owner. Again, this was taken on a trade. Right off the bat, you can see that these shocks are newer. You can see that the rear exhaust was replaced, this kind of stuff. And again, there's a lot more that that we have documented, so this is just some of those things. But anyways, let's get to it. The car has no rust, and if it had been up north, it probably was garage kept, maybe driven in summers only. All the floorboards, all this looks original. And there's really no rust anywhere, not even on suspension components, which usually rust very easily because they're not rust protected. The only damage that we have noticed is if you look at this part of the frame here, looks like somebody jacked it up. Either they jacked it up in the wrong place, or maybe the car was maybe it hit something on the road, because there is a damage done here, but you can tell this is not from rusting, this is not from corrosion, because it actually it all looks pretty decent, and there is no signs of rust anywhere around it. Over here you can also see just that outer factory undercoat. It's peeling off. Again, something hit it, but as you see, there is no rust anywhere. Another very nice thing is if you look at the engine and the transaxle, which is in the rear, they don't leak anything really. I mean, there is some signs of old residual oil, some grime. You know, we haven't cleaned this engine, but there's nothing leaking from out of it. The car spent a couple of days in the showroom, and there's not a single drip of anything. You can see newer starter, and again, there's a bunch of other records. I think the timing belt's been done a couple of times, and some other things. So anyways, that's the car. It looks pretty nice. The outside is nice too. I'm sure there's a video coming of a walk around and the inside. Here's another look at the transaxle. It looks nice, and again, hasn't been cleaned up, but it's really pretty dry. All right, call us with questions.